Hey there, it's Red. And I honestly thought that I was like, I kind of feel like wearing this wig today. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The bangs keep stabbing my eyeballs. Does this help? I kind of feel like when you get that off-the-wall alternative goth girl that dresses up as Santa's helper at the mall. That's what I feel like right now. So, as you can tell, I decided that I'm going to stick with my regular hair because I do not like my eyeballs being stabbed, and that will drive me crazy through the entire video. So, if you could not tell by the elf hat, I have a Christmas video for you guys. And not just any Christmas video. I have the Buddy the Elf book tag, which was created by my super awesome friend, Molly from Magical Molly, who had the wonderful idea of taking one of my favorite Christmas movies and making it about books. I mean, I think we can all agree now. Elf has basically become a staple at Christmas time. It has officially reached that realm of Christmas classics. That's what I feel like because it's become a staple in my house. I know so many people it's become a staple in their house around this time of year. And I've only met several people that did not like Elf, and I don't understand. I don't understand. They're just a bunch of cotton-headed ninny-muggins, that's all. So number 1, treat every day like it's Christmas. I think I butchered that quote, but that is it. So pick a book you could reread anytime, regardless of what time of year it is. For that one, I chose The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I have reread this book more than any other book. I've reread other books, but not nearly as much as I've reread this one. I reread this one once a year, but there's never a particular time of year that I read it, just whenever I get in the mood to read it, so this is good any time of year for me. Number 2, Buddy Spaghetti. Pick 2 characters that seem like total opposites, but seem to go very well together. For this one, I am choosing Eleanor Park from Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Although they do end up finding things that they have in common and that they relate to, and the thing is about their relationship is they are very, very, very different, and somehow they're attracted to that different in the other. You know, Eleanor is she's a complete outsider. She's a complete outsider. She's got a very, very rough home life. She kind of has a bit of a chip on her shoulder, and she is sort of a bitter person because of her circumstances. She's just always on the defensive, but she completely rocks her own style regardless of people making fun of her or anything like that. Then you get Park. Park isn't the popular kid, but somehow he seems to be friends with the popular kids. The popular kids seem to like him. They seem to want his approval. He's afraid of standing out too far, which is why he was afraid to be around Eleanor to begin with, because he didn't want to stand out, unlike her. He has a very wholesome home life, and they have very, very different situations, very, very different personalities, and yet they are probably one of the most adorable couples ever written about. Number 3, The Clausometer. What is one book you have 100% fangirl spirit about? Oh, okay. You ready for this? Because it's not a surprise. Not a surprise. And that is The Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. And it's not going to surprise you that I picked a Harry Potter book. It's not. I tattooed the Marauders map. Guess which book the Marauders map came out of? Prisoner of Azkaban. I named my dog Sirius Black. Guess which book Sirius comes into? Prisoner of Azkaban. Sirius Black is bae. This is absolutely my favorite book in the entire series. I will fangirl over just about any book, but not nearly as much as I will fangirl over this one. Every time I reread this book more than any other book in the series. It's absolutely fantastic. It fills me with feelings every time I read it, and I love Sirius Black, and I love Hogsmeade, and I love the Marauders, and I love it. I don't know what it is. This book, from the first time I read it, I couldn't put it down, and it's just stuck with me ever since. I mean, I got a tattoo and named my dog after it. So, number 4. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. What book do you love so much that you just want to sing its praises from rooftops? And for me, that is Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. I've talked about this book time and time again. It is my favorite book on the planet. I love it so much. This book just connected with me in a way that no other book has. I've had other books that have made me feel emotional, of course, but this book just connected with me on such a spiritual level that it just instantly made it my favorite book ever. I absolutely love it. I will rave about this book. I encourage everyone to read it, obviously, because I just want everybody to love it as much as I love it. And it's just... Number 5, Son of a Nutcracker. What book had an ending that you didn't like? This is going to come as no surprise because I literally use this book every time I hear this question. And that is Between the Spark and the Burn by April Genevieve Touchok. I will never learn how to say her name. I never remember. And besides the fact that I don't care for this book in general, the ending is horrible. So bad. So bad. It's one of those endings that you read and it just makes you go, what the... That's what it makes you just... It makes no sense. It's no sense. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I just don't even know how to describe to you how much this book just infuriates me because nothing in it makes sense. It's not even just an ending that I don't like, but it's just like, why? Number 6, He Must Be a South Pole Elf. What book character did you make a bad first impression with by mispronouncing their name? I honestly don't have an answer for this one. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't a book out there that I haven't mispronounced. I mean, there's plenty of authors that I mispronounce the names of all the time, like my previous answer. But as far as characters, there's none that come to mind right now that I've mispronounced, or at least that I'm aware that I've mispronounced. Number 7, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. What's the number 1 book on your Christmas wish list? So I don't know what that would be anymore, but the book that was my number 1 on my Christmas wish list that I actually got for Christmas through a Secret Santa, and that is the Hogwarts Library by J.K. Rowling, which includes Quidditch Through the Ages, Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them, and The Tales of Beetle the Bard. Now, it's Harry Potter, so naturally it's just going to trump. It just is. It's Harry Potter, and it's me. And Sierra got this for me, and I love it so much. I am already reading the first book, and I've wanted this for so long, and it's always going to be the top choice for me. I don't know what that new top choice is, because I don't even know what's left on my wish list. But this, at least, was, as of only a few days ago, this was my top pick. And now I have it. And number 8, who do you tag? I am going to tag all of my Bibliothon girls except Kelly because she did this, so not Kelly. But I will tag Emma from Emma Books, Sierra from Sierra Reads, Selena from OXX Snap 13, Brittany from Brittany's Book Find, Cassie from Miss Sassy Cassie. I'm going to tag Sam from Samantha's Books, Chloe from Blondie's Books. I'm going to tag... I almost tagged Molly, but she created this tag, so I shouldn't tag her. How about Michael from Michael Bookline? I haven't tagged you in a while. Yep, that's good. That's good. So that is all for this video. I will have more videos out soon. I hope you guys have wonderful holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or anything in between. Anything at all. Maybe you celebrate nothing. I don't know. Then I hope you have a wonderful break and a wonderful winter. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.